Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm going to be doing a tattoo etiquette video. This time it's on someone that's on TikTok, and I haven't really delved into the world of TikTok when it comes to making videos, but TikTok is a very problematic place when it comes to tattoos. Well, a smidge is problematic, but I've definitely come across a few tattoo artists on there that I love, and I've like started following them on Instagram, and I love their work and I love their TikToks as well. But there is a small percentage people on there that are not the best. Let me tell you, they are, it's like so hit and miss. Like, you'll find a tattoo artist doing everything properly and everything's like sanitized and like gloves and everything's done correctly, and then you'll come across some 19-year-old tattooing themselves on the carpet or something. Like, you cannot escape it, but for the most part it is a wholesome place. And yeah, I don't know, you either love TikTok or you don't, I don't know. But today's tattoo etiquette video is on this tattoo artist that, oh god, I have never been sent a TikTok that is tattoo related so much in all my life, and you've probably seen this yourself, to be honest with you. But this is, well, the TikTok name is Chebeesinkhouse tattoos, and I had a look on their Instagram. The tattoo artist works in Georgia, America, so this is based in America. Normally I would do these videos on sort of like YouTubers or Instagram famous people, whatever, and it's easy to get a load of information on those people because like they put most of their life online. But with this dude, I can't really find much information about him and stuff, so I can't really do like a backstory or anything. I just know he makes tattoo related videos on TikTok. Well, he's a tattoo artist that makes TikToks about tattooing, so I can't really do like a whole backstory or anything like that, unfortunately. We're gonna just watch the video in question. That it's just like, it's been alluded that it's fake kind of thing because there is a part 2, but this might be triggering to some of you guys because it seems quite abusive. So if like physical abuse or someone saying no and then someone still carrying on, even though it's tattoo related, it could still be kind of upsetting for you guys. So I'm just letting you guys know that now. Like, you might want to skip ahead. I'll put a timestamp here. It's just messed up. Anyway, let's just watch it. I don't want it! I don't want it! I don't want it! So from the video, as you can see, it looks like a young girl. I wouldn't say she's any older than, I don't know, maybe 20, 21, something like that. Like, she does look quite young. She's screaming, I don't want it, I don't want it. And the tattoo artist is still continuing to go ahead. In my world, in most people's world, when someone says no, stop, I don't want it, no thank you, please can you stop that, I don't want to be a part of this anymore, just anything that doesn't mean yes, that all of a sudden means it's non-consensual. Like, that's it. That person does not want it anymore, and then if you carry on doing it, you're doing something to that person with no consent. Like, you don't have the consent to do that, and it's an abuse of power. It's not just this dude. Like, if we do it as a whole, it's not just this guy that does stuff like this. It is a lot of tattoo artists out there that, you know, are guilty of this because they think that they can push you through your pain tolerance, and they think that they have like the power over you, and they think like, I'm inflicting this pain on you and you can sit through this, like, you're paying me to do it, come on, let's go, let's do this. Now obviously it's not a lot of tattoo artists, but there are some out there that have done this kind of thing before. There's like video evidence out there, like there's compilations on YouTube of like people reacting badly to being tattooed, and they're like, no, stop, whatever, and the tattoo artist just carries on because they think that the person is kind of just creating a fuss or whatever, or just being a baby. Because one of the hashtags of this video is what it says, like tantrum, temper tantrum, cry baby, and it's just like, yeah, but tattoos hurt, like whether you want to admit it or not. Tattoos are not pleasant to go through, and so you're literally puncturing someone's skin, you're scarring someone's skin, so it's a big deal. Even though someone's there to pay for it, if they all of a sudden say no, stop, you have to stop. Like, there's no like grey area here. Like, consent is consent no matter what the subject is, no matter what it is. There's obviously extreme things when it comes to consent, you know, sexual relationships and all of that jazz, but this is still awful no matter the context or whatever. And So I kind of just wanted to jump on here and kind of use this as an example to be like if you guys are ever in this situation, you need to get out of the situation as soon as possible. This might just be a TikTok, this might just be fake, it might just be for the lols, I don't know. To me, it's not funny. Like, there's other things that are funny. Like, if you need to joke about someone in pain to get laughs, likes, follows, like, your humor is shit. Like, that isn't funny. There's so many other things you can joke about, and like pain and suffering and someone saying no and then you carrying on is not funny. It's not okay. It's a really bad example of the tattoo industry as well. Like I said, you know, there are other cases of this kind of thing happening. It also kind of shames her. Like, if she was feeling this pain and she was screaming out like that, like, okay, if I was a tattoo artist, which I'm not in case you don't know, I just talk about tattoos a lot, but if I was a tattoo artist and someone was making that kind of noise and creating like that, like just creating a scene, I would have to stop. I could not, like, I physically could not carry on. I couldn't live with myself, like, putting that much pain on someone. Like, I know tattoos hurt, but like, she's clearly, if this, like, say if this was real, she's in a bad place right now. Like, she's shaking, tremoring. She's moving her whole body. Like, how can you physically tattoo someone that is moving that much? Like, the line work is gonna be shit. The shading, the coloring, whatever he is doing, it's gonna be terrible. You would have to calm them down. So if they're saying, no, 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 stop, 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 you can stop and then say, hey, okay, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna stop here, and then we're gonna, like, I'll give you a break and then we can try again. And if you don't wanna try again, that's fine, come back at another time whenever you feel comfortable. You don't just pressure them to carry on and shame them. Like, this kind of video is shaming someone because they're in pain. And the comments are off of this video. But I could imagine if the comments were on the video, there would be a lot of, oh my god, she's such a baby, oh my god, tattoos don't hurt that much, oh my god, she's such a wimp. And it kind of just shames people for their pain tolerance. Not everyone has a high pain tolerance. Like, people's pain tolerance can be high, because mine was pretty high when I started getting tattooed. And now I'm a baby. Like, I'm a literal baby. I don't like getting tattooed anymore. I'm kind of over it, but I still do it because I love the art, so whatever. It's awful to watch as well, whether it's real or fake. It seems very, very real. Anyway, let's talk about the part 2 that kind of makes it look like it was all a prank kind of thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't get this prank culture, honestly.
For all the comments on the first video, she was showing out and she's grown. Bitches!
So the video is pretty much someone recording and saying she was like acting out and she's grown, so she's like not a kid or whatever. I guess people were like, so I guess people were saying, oh my god, like it's a kid or whatever, but you know, she is kind of young. And she was acting out, and that video kind of proves that she's just sitting there normally, kind of just taking the tattoo. But like, she still kind of looks like she's uncomfortable. Like the way her head's kind of moving and she's kind of like, I don't know, I know tattoos are not comfortable. But I don't know, it's a weird situation, like the whole thing. Like, again, if it's a prank, it's a prank, but there's other things you can sort of prank about, you know, like hiding somewhere or something and scaring someone. Like, that to me is a prank. Showing someone in pain and saying no and then carrying on is not funny at all. But I want to know your whole thoughts and opinions on this section as it is, and just like the way tattoo artists go about on TikTok. Some of you guys might not even have TikTok or whatever, but if you do or you watch tattoo related content on TikTok, let me know how you feel about most of it and stuff. We're gonna look at a couple more videos from this guy because I obviously made this video pretty much about him. Let's look at this one.
And this is what made
Get up there.
look.
That's why she dropped.
You lied.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the aftermath.
Okay, so I'm not one to judge people on what they do with their lives and stuff. Like, if you want to do this kind of behavior, you do you, right? Like, if that's what kind of thing you want to do, I'm all for it, honestly. Like, whatever. Like, this whole party, getting tattooed thing, it's never sat right with me personally. I don't want to come across like a boring old woman, but like, there's a lot of dangerous things going on when you're getting tattooed. Like, there's needles involved, so if you keep moving about, there's a chance that that needle's going to go in a little bit deeper. You're going to cause a blowout, and your tattoo is gonna look shit. It's best to just stay as still as possible, okay? But this girl's just out here deep throwing, I don't know what drink that is. What is that drink? We don't have it in the UK, so I couldn't tell you. But she kind of looks intoxicated. Like, again, I don't want to be assuming things and saying like, you know, this is how it is, but like, I've seen people out on a night out do stuff like this after a few drinks. Definitely looks like a beer bottle or a cider bottle or something like that, and you're not meant to drink alcohol or have alcohol before getting a tattoo because it thins your blood and then you bleed a lot more, and it gets very messy for the tattoo eyes, and it's harder to tattoo you and stuff like that. I don't know, like, I can't expect everyone to behave themselves because that's an unrealistic expectation, obviously, but you want to set a good example for people, surely, when it comes to getting tattooed and stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of losing the will to live with this. There's a lot of amazing tattoo artists on TikTok that show everything, and everything's sanitary and it's done properly, and the clients are just, you know, just laying there kind of thing. But this kind of party frat pranking and all that stuff, it has no place kind of thing. Okay, and there was this one as well, and it just makes me just like, I'm not a tattoo artist, but if I was a tattoo artist, I'd like fucking sit still. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, even the dude, the tattoo artist, is just like holding her down, which a tattoo artist should not have to do. Like, they sometimes do hold you to sort of just make it easier to tattoo you and stuff and move you about. But the guy was literally forcing her to stop moving. Like, you're getting tattooed. Like, why do people act the fool when a camera comes out? Like, all the time, they're just like, all of a sudden it's just like, oh, let's just deep throat a bottle. Okay, we're just gonna twerk on a tattoo bed. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel so awkward when, like when I get tattooed and someone comes around with a camera for like the Instagram, like the studio's Instagram or something. I'm just like, I try and be as still as possible. I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm not here. You can't see me. Goodbye now. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. But the way like she's hanging off of the bed as well, all she had to do was like face the other way so the tattoo artist can tattoo her instead of hanging off the bed. Like, it doesn't take a professional to work that one out. If you guys wanted me to make like a whole ass video on just the problematic side of tattoo TikTok, let me know. I'm sure I can come across a lot of videos. And if you want me to make a video on like the good side of tattoo TikTok, I think that would be kind of fun too. We can do like the dark side and the good side or whatever. What I also want to talk about as well before we sort of wrap this up is, in all of the videos, there's like no COVID precautions, if that makes sense. So in the UK, I mean, tattoo studios are actually shut at the moment. Like, non-essential businesses are shut. The only thing that's opened is like food stores, garden centres. Tattoo studios are not open. We've got no idea when they will open. But before they closed again, because this is like the second or third time tattoo studios have been closed, unfortunately, tattoo artists had to wear full PPE, or like at least face masks, because of COVID and stuff, and like spreading and what have you. Like, everything had to be super sanitary. There could only be people in there that were getting tattooed, so you couldn't have any friends or family sort of sitting with you or anything like that. Like, it was minimum people in the establishment kind of thing. But this, I looked up the rules for Georgia, and it looks like masks aren't mandatory at the moment, so I guess that's why they're not wearing masks. But like, America, no offense or anything, like, I love you guys, but you're not doing that great when it comes to COVID. It's so weird to me to see nobody wearing masks. Like, in England at least, seeing people wear masks is like the norm now. Just like seeing like not a mask in sight, and just all of this like breathing in each other's air, and there's party environment going on. It's just like, I don't know, like, even if masks weren't mandatory in my state and I had like a tattoo studio or whatever, I would still wear them because like the COVID gives me fear, and I don't want to infect people. I don't want to be a super spreader. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me, the whole thing. And again, I've seen plenty of tattoo artists in America making TikToks wearing face masks. So again, there's like the good and the bad side. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this whole thing. Do you not really care about this kind of thing, or does it kind of irk you, give you the ick like it gives me the ick? But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, and I hope you're all doing safe and well. And until my next video, Bye.